Alright, Twitch is still trying to connect. Anytime, Twitch. Yeah, just do it this way. Alright, open up this page. Yes, get on the Twitch channel, please. Yeah, give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't have the other pages set up. And I can watch your chat at the end of the Ask Me Any Questions. I can answer your questions.
Spirit said hello, smiling face with open mouth.
Yep. Alright, test Lord. Alright, slide you this way. Yahoo, go to Yahoo now. Hey, give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get my chat box or Yahoo open. So if anybody has any questions. And Reg, if you're watching that battle you saw me with Aaron last night, you know that scene I did and how I was basically beating the crap out of you and Aaron all down the shelves is doing that on there. So give me a second here. Alright, that's it done. And that's it done. Okay. Alright, so now I finally got everything all set up. I got the chat boxes open. Now last night, one of my fleet numbers, Reg, you know, he was asking me, now, right off the bat, before I go any further, do you lifetime players? You're not going to be able to get this ship. The only way you're going to be able to get this ship, which is known as a veteran ship. Come down here. Get over here. Yeah. The only way you're going to be able to get this ship is you have to be a lifetime subscriber. Now this here is the T6 version. You have the T5, which you can be able to get when you're an Admiral level, which is this one right here, this scenario. Aaron handles these stunning work better than I do. Heavy Destroyer, okay. This here is the T6 one, which is the updated version of this ship. Now last night I was kind of doing some testing this everything else. This is what it looks like here, the other class here, whereas the Manticore is the one I'm flying here, which is the T6 one. When you unlock this ship, you get a little tiny Admiral ship. You get this little weapon system synergy on activation, gains 1 stack of weapons system synergy. Then you got your phaser locust. Now this is why I was telling you, Reg, last night, you wanted to keep this to the phaser side because of this phaser locust. The best way I can describe that, if you've got the Galaxy X Dreadnought that fires the Stino lane, it's basically one beam that shoots straight out in front of you, unless you do sausage separation, then you get the wide arc ability. This one here is basically when you go to your tactical node here. Now this is your regular node as I'm flying. So when you do this, As you can see, all of this here, there should be a little bit in the back. Yeah, this back here, then these two back here are all your phaser locusts. Now the only problem is on this one, it only kicks in when you've got somebody, you know, let's see, does it show? Yeah, it does. It does. When you do this, you can see the firing arc, you know. So if they get up on like behind the cells there, that's a blind spot for you. But as long as they're, as you can see, this whole area here, you can do a lot of damage, and it does it when you're staring at something. Alright? The other thing, okay, like I said, you can't standard with this. We don't need all that. Okay, like I said, there's the console. It comes with right there. Alright, now I'm going to close that out. Now the reason why I was able to do so much damage, the other reason why I'm telling you, Reg, because this one uses the phaser ability. Now I like the kind of cunning one because it's a biomolecular type thingy. You see I've got the Canacan 13 on here, the Canacan 13, Canacan 13, Canacan 13. This is the torpedo to the Canacan. As you see, it's a 13. I've got this one here, which is the dealer, one dealer on the back end, which is also a 13. And then I've got this one, which is a heavy turret. This does a lot of damage, you know, and people are coming around you. So you see it's got a level to a 13. I'm now working on this guy. This is the last piece. I thought I had everything leveled up, but I don't have this. This is not part of the Canacan. This is actually part of the Delta Alliance set, which is known as the Graphic Metric thingy, which is right there. Then of course I got the dual Dino Delta, which is a 13, and then my heavy cannon, which is also a 13. Now to make all of this work, you got this piece, which is also part of the cannon command. You got this piece right here, and this here is universal. This down here is considered a tactical console, so it only goes in the tactical ability slot. This here is, like I said, the other piece of the counter command set, level 13. This is the, like I said, the experimental photon or proton the console. But of course I got my one fleet version console in. I got my shields in there. Then I've got this one. Now this here will enhance my gravity wells, because I like throwing crazy ass gravity wells and stuff like that. Okay, I got junk. Then I've got this. This also enhances the photon. This also handles that. Oh, I'm missing one piece. Yeah, there's another piece I need to get in that enhances the proton ability. Now this here actually comes from the Voyager ship, but since I'm using the photon, this enhances the photon, and it gives you this thing down here. So I'm using that. And then like I said, there is the console. As I said, the reason why you need to keep this to the phaser build, because of this right here. So I'm using that there. Bridge officers. I've got my Romulan here, which is at the operative ability, or the covert operative, just that and all. I've got my Romulan engineer. Then I got another Romulan tactical here. And the reason why I was able to move stuff that there, and like I said, last night I had my other officer that only had the Omega 2, that I've got her in. She's a Betazoid that I'm picked up while I was leveling up. But you see, that's why I was able to outfly you out, keep moving, because of the -3 ability I had running. Then, of course, the reason why I had so much tire power, because I've got Dean Overload 3, I've got Rapid Fire 1, Torpedo Spread 1, of course I got my one Tactical 1, and like I said, I love gravity wells. I could do a lot of crazy ass damage with gravity wells, and I'll show you in a minute why it'll do that. Then I got my hazard emitter that kind of takes care of my, neutralizer. That's like dog crap. Then I tolerate my hull so I can break away from tractors and shit like that. Now, go to my, okay, well, to start you that, let me go to my bridge officers. Stays. I have this one. This will enhance your gravity wells like crazy, and you'll see all kinds of gravity wells tighten up this and everything else and all. Then I got this guy. Every single time I throw gravity wells, I'm actually getting a boost to my auxiliary, and after a while, especially with her throwing 2, 3, 4 gravity wells, I'll actually max out my auxiliary with this duty officer right here. So this guy, for you science officers, you need to get this guy. This guy will make your gravity wells like crazy. Then I've got this one here, which is, when I'm doing powered up, just everything else on the other, like, let's say you try to hit me with power, just everything else. Every single time I do emergency power, whatever, like I said, I have this here that I hit, boost my gravity well, that every single time I hit the emergency power, if anybody throws a buff on me to try to, like, debuff me, de-power me, whatever, each time I hit this thing, this guy will basically clean and make me clean again, so I'm not being, taken down by the enemy by their, debuffing ability, just everything else. I've got this guy because I used to Demon Overload 3. He does penetration, as you can see, 35% penetration. And I've noticed at times, because of the overwhelming ability that I have, I basically, it's like a spinal lance. When I fire it, it will rip through your shield and your hull and just basically kill you at times. Then I have this one here. As long as I keep doing energy, Dean overloads, energy weapons, whatever, whatnot, this guy will keep throwing my shields and keep giving me shield heal. This guy comes from the Romulan storyline. Now, if you use this guy on the Plasma Omega Torpedo, it will not buff it. Okay, so I'm going to give you a strong warning to that. If you use the Omega Plasma Torpedo, he will not buff it. It'll act like a regular torpedo. But any other torpedo, no matter what kind it is, he will buff the crap out of it. And, let's say, when I'm firing this, everything else and all, a lot of times, back to back, I could fire another one. And as you can see, I got overwhelming force high yield kicking in. So those are all my duty officers. Alright. Now I'm going to go to my traits. All my traits, I've got point blank shot. I've got kinetic position, beam barrage, projectile training, cannon training, beam training. Now to the fleet one, because I'm always helping out the fleet, this is the fleet technician that also gives a boost to everybody else on my team that's on my team. Then I've got the nanite repair matrix. This is my hull here. That's why you could not kill me last night, Aaron. This one was constantly kicking in and repairing me and keeping me alive. This and everything else and all. Then I've got my grace under fire. Just everything. That's why I do at times. You do a critical damage. Just everything else and all. Like that one time, you dropped me down to 30%. I quickly used it, then you try to hit me, and you brought me back down to 30%, but because you hit me back to back with a critical hit, I was able to bring up that Grace on the Fire thing again, and basically repair myself again. Alright. Then, as you know, I've got every single ship, every single trait, every single thing unlocked. So I have this here, what gives me my critical chance, this and all that makes my critical chance like crazy. I got my overwhelming source right there, so you can see my stats are like going crazy when I'm using them, just everything else. Then I've got this guy. Now, like I said, this is the tower to this ship. So when you're running with this ship, this everything else, especially when you do the spinal lance or the locust thing, this will enhance it like crazy. And then, because I do gravity well, now you science characters, you definitely want to use this one. Because if you do tractodine holds, tractodine pulsers, gravity wells, tectonic shock waves, basically hold type abilities, just everything else, you want checkmate because it will enhance your gravity wells, your tractodine, stuff like that, just everything else. But at the same time, if you use the duty officer in connection with the checkmate, your auxiliary will never go down. It'll always be practically 100% at all times with this one. Now, let's go out and find something to kill. So this guy needs to do some, let's see, red alert, which one? The Dorg! Let's do the Dorgs! Time to go say hi to the Dorg Queen and her little pets. Let's go! Alright, who's doing what? Okay, I'm going behind now. They got Steve and Ryan.
Defensive capabilities are unable to withstand us. Lower your shields.
Darn. Already? Yeah, that was quick. Well, I just wait till that final lands. Crap. La 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 la. Yeah, let's select the sector. Let's try to find. Now, the ones I always do are these base encounters, especially the crafting, trying to get crafting supplies. Yeah, that's around here. There's one. Anyways, if anybody's got any questions, and I'll go ahead and I got one person on YouTube watching, Twitch, just being twitchy, for some reason it's stuck on the one screen.
Spirit said that's me on YT Jimmy.
Ah, that's you? Okay, cool. Hopefully it sounds better this time around, just like last night. It just, I now got all messy. Alright, so that one just went away. I need another D-station cannon. Cause like I said, if you're trying to find crafting supplies, D-station cannons are the best ones. Which I don't see anymore in this area. Then again, it's 10:20, 10:15, and 10:30ish. It's gonna start popping up. Do 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 do. I know. Let's get a Delta Quadrant. I know Delta Quadrant, you can do that one area and basically blast everything to pieces. You know, actually closer to my level. Or if the others, I want to say like level 30 or something to them. Alright, crafting supplies, yeah, go ahead, take up. Yeah. More crafting supplies. Unknown comment. Well, that's kind of interesting, Aaron. And now we can get on the mysterious comet flying to the Delta area, and then it disappears. Oh, here it is again. Alright, there's something. Distress call. Nicole, okay, yeah, let's go to the Nicole. Let's blast the Nicole to pieces. Oh, you can actually see me do some of my attacks and stuff. Okay, I am queued. What's this next one? Wow, only 2 people are queued up right now. Shell of Thors. Now let's go down here. Cause I'm in the queue now, so he'll queue me in as soon as we get enough people in. There it is. Good, good, good. Cause like I said, if you're trying to do crafting supply, trying to get stuff to your crafting, these deep facing gunners are the ones you want to go to. Yeah, let's go in. So they're not responding. Come on, let me in. There it goes, Steinway. And like the battle's already half over now. Now leave. I'll do you later. You're just gonna sit there and look pretty? Okay. Then D9 should sit there and look pretty. Oh, did everybody leave? I guess so. No, there's somebody way over here. You'll see my lugs kick in. their shield. I'll actually use that more than I do the Locust. But the reason why the Locust has almost a 2-minute cooldown before you can fire it again, while the other one, it's got like 30 seconds or whatever, I can fire it again. You see, the whole entire time while I was flying and doing all my crazy stuff, just everything else and all. Now it's nice stats. Yeah, that's good. You probably want to see Aaron. New ability right there. Just everything else and all. That's not towers of this ship. Yeah, I'll do one more. Let me get the Tholian one out of the way so I can finally get rid of that one. I don't want to drop it because it does give good stuff. Yeah, let's see. Any more deep space encounters? No, don't see any. Alright, do 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 do. Interesting, put me right in the Romulan area, so the Tholian thing will kick in. There it is, Dino, let's go! I can only get rid of that darn Tholian mission. Oh, it looks like it's already half over. Yeah, it's already half over. Captain. Shit, how you doing? Run on the neck. Now I pound on you.
Spirit said we should try a 1-0-1 at some point. Even I am not a PvP player at all even.
Okay. Yeah, let's clean up this time. Yeah, like I said, you missed the thought last night. Reg wanted to see this shit in action and everything else and all, and Aaron wanted to cuss, so it was Aaron and Reg against Nay. Now, at first it was just Aaron trying to take me over, just everything else and all, but then, about halfway through the battle, Reg decided to join in and try to take me out, so I was basically taking on both of them and just eating the crap out of both of them.
Spirit said sounds cool.
Alright, so as I was saying, okay, I'm going to enter here, that way you can see my stats, because when you're in sector space, you don't get your true stats. You have to be in regular space to see your true stats. So Aaron, that's what I was using on you last night. That's my layout that I was basically using on you and basically beating the crap out of you. And like I said, this is all knocked out. Now, can I go ahead and knock this thing out? Because I thought I had everything knocked out, but I didn't. It's getting there. Let's see, can I do it again? Yep. No, it ran out, didn't it? You know, then like I said, I've got the matching ground set as well. Excuse me. Damn it, it's on the cold. But like I said, I got the ground set. Now this one, you've got to use the kit here to get the whole set. You know, but I got the whole entire ground set of the counter command. That's the gun right there. And then of course I got the little delete thingy right there. But so like I said, that's pretty much what I was using. There's my layout. I'll do once again real quick so you can see all my stuff I got on this ship. That I'm working on, so as soon as I get the 13. And the reason why I use this one, because like I said, between this and this, because I am using the one console down here, that one right there, it enhances, and you saw I was getting these weird, trucks or whatever, just that all, when you fire this thing, just everything else and all. Yeah, see right there, overwhelming force, high yield, just that and all. I was getting those weird trucks abilities, just everything else and all. But you know, I was using that. And then here's my space set. So that way you can all see. So like I said, if you want to take a look, like I said, just pause it. That way you can read the stats, read what I've got on here. This comes from your or your temporal, I mean. You're trying to get the temporal. This is the the one Franklin drink mission. That there comes from the collector thingy. This is the other set that goes with the whole counter command set. This is the proton experimental ability. That right there. My shields right there. Right there, that enhances my gravity wells and all that stuff because it enhances my exotic damage ability. Like I said, this is a tactical console, so it goes in your tactical slot. So it's got that there, that there, that there, This comes from the Voyager ship, one. I forget which one, but it's one of the Voyager class ships. But that enhances it, because when you use the photon, it enhances that shockwave that you can see there, the photons. That the console this ship uses right there. Trait-wise, there's nitrates, nice starship traits. Like I said, the science officer that does gravity wells and tractor lead, you want that sucker in. Because I am fleet thing, so I got that. That's my hull repairability, grace on the tire. That. I thought there was another one I used to use. Unless I took it out because I was testing. Yeah, Autodiv. Yeah, that's what it was. It was Autodiv. Well, Dean Roach. I'll pull you. Pull you. Autodiv, where did you go? Yeah, because if you're trying to enhance your critical stat, just that on, ladies and gentlemen, you want this guy right here. That enhances your critical chance. Alright, I'm going to computer to the Dean thingy in. There's my Dean thingy, Dean thingy. There's Dean training. There. Now let's see, did that up nothing? Not much. Just one extra point. I was 15, now I'm 16. Our DD officers, like I said, that's going to use them to my DD officer. That enhances your gravity well. This one, when you're doing gravity well damages, just everything else, and enhances your auxiliary tower, because it'll keep it up as long as you keep using gravity wells and stuff. And other like tractor deans, whatever, exotic damage, anything considered exotic damage, he's gone out, took power back into the auxiliary. This is my D-dotting, so when people throw dots on me to try to D-dot me, he claimed me from those D-dot people throw on me. Because I use Dean Overload 3, he enhances my shield penetration. This guy, as long as you keep using energy weapons, this guy will keep enhancing your shield heals and try to keep your shields up. Just everything else. And then this guy, like I said, Platinum, Omega Platinum, Torpedo, he does not enhance. It's a basic torpedo. But any others, like the photons ones I'm using, he will enhance it and speeds them up a little bit. So that is my whole entire trait. That's how I'm using, that's how I'm playing. So there you go, Aaron. You was kind of wondering what the hell I was hitting you with and what I was doing with you last night. There's your answer, I hope. And for everybody else, like Reg, you was wondering, what to do with this ship, this, everything else. There you go, Reg. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Click the like button, dislike button, leave a long doctor. And I'll see everybody shortly. And Aaron, you want to say anything?
Spirit said take care.
There you go. Alright, killing the stream. Say stream ending. Catch me later now, ladies and gentlemen.